Welcome to my studio here in London. It's the space where I come every day to work out my ideas on paper and canvas and on board. But most of the paintings that are going to feature in this exhibition, More Sun, More Colour, were actually created far from this room, along the Mediterranean coast, in the south of France and in the south of Spain in Andalusia. And for many artists, like myself, everything that gets created in this room, in the artist studio, is only really possible due to the sort of energy, the creative energy that you absorb and you gain from the adventures you undertake at different points in the year going to paint in the great outdoors. And I'm never happier than when I'm really painting in front of my subject en plein air, working fast on small panels, using my gouaches or watercolours to try and capture the quality of light and colour that you get in an unfamiliar landscape and climate. So over the past couple of years, I found myself in Nice, in Antibes, in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, and I've also found myself in Andalusia, in the south of Spain, near Seville and Jerez. And for me, those have been great opportunities to absorb a sort of re-energizing sense of warmth, not only in the heat and the good weather that you get in those wonderful places, but to be revitalized by a palette of colors, a range of visual challenges that I don't find I come across very often here in Kensal Green in London. I don't know if Scottish artists are necessarily more prone to going a-wandering with their knapsacks and their brushes and palettes, but there's definitely a tradition that goes back as far as David Wilkie and Alan Ramsay, and then through Arthur Melville and J.D. Ferguson, of Scottish painters who have gone off in search of more sun and more colour. Maybe it's growing up in a dreich climate where every day is more or less shaped tonally by muted sunlight and grey shadows, that we feel compelled to take on the challenge of an unfamiliar landscape and a richer range of colours. I mean, if you're born in France and you spend your days in the south, then it's all on your doorstep. You probably think nothing of it. But for a Scottish artist like me, going to the land of Derain, Matisse, Monet, painting in the locations that they themselves have challenged themselves to paint, it's really exciting. It's a thrill. And when I put down my easel and lay out my brushes on a beachside in the south of France, or perhaps on a hillside in Andalusia, I really feel that the next couple of hours are an opportunity for me to push myself, to attempt to capture that wonderful moment that I've got the privilege of enjoying, to follow the movement of the sun and the shadows with my brushes, to bottle up a little of that range of earth and colours, turquoise and azure waters, a sense of the heat and the intensity and the excitement of being, in a foreign field, looking out over a foreign sea. And now when I bring those sketches back here to my studio, they often inspire larger works based on those outdoor sketches. But for me, really, the images I produce on the spot, out there on location, well, they're really the sort of creative gems of the whole enterprise.